You ever notice how sometimes one tiny moment can flip your whole day around? Like you're going through something heavy, you're holding it together the best you can, and then out of nowhere someone shows you a little compassion and suddenly the weight doesn't feel as impossible. That's what I want to talk about today, because most of us don't realize how close we are, one moment away from changing someone's life just by choosing to be kind. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about how fast we move through our days, how quick we are to react, how easy it is to assume we know what someone else is dealing with. But the truth is we don't, and that's exactly why compassion matters. Not the big dramatic kind that gets applause. I'm talking about the simple human moments where we pause long enough to say, hey, I see you and I care. Today I want to slow things down and really dive into why these little choices matter more than we think. Here's the thing, we live in a world that's exhausted. People are hurting in ways they never talk about. Some folks are surviving silent battles you would never imagine. Depression, grief, financial stress, loneliness, anxiety. And because of that, people are on edge. They're quicker to snap, quicker to distance themselves, quicker to feel misunderstood. And when we see that side of someone, we assume that's who they are, but really, it's just where they are. And when you forget that, compassion becomes optional. But when you remember it, compassion becomes necessary. And I've had moments in my own life where someone's patience, someone's gentle words, or even just someone's understanding changed the entire direction of my day. Sometimes it even changed the direction of my life. But here's the part we don't always talk about. Compassion isn't always convenient. Sometimes it'll ask you to slow down when you're in a hurry. Sometimes it'll ask you to give grace when you feel like someone doesn't deserve it. Sometimes it'll ask you to bite your tongue when everything in you wants to clap back. And even though it's hard, choosing compassion is powerful. It builds bridges. It softens hearts. It reminds us we're human. And it reminds people they matter in ways they didn't expect. I remember a moment recently where I almost reacted out of frustration. I was tired, overwhelmed, and honestly not in the best headspace. But something in me said slow down. And when I did, the whole interaction shifted. A little compassion opened the door to understanding instead of conflict. And it taught me something. Most people aren't looking for perfection. They're looking for someone who cares enough to try. And here's the big moment I want to land on. Compassion is not weakness. It's strength under control. It's choosing who you want to be regardless of what's happening around you. It's understanding that you're one moment away from either healing someone or hurting someone, and that choice is in your hands every single time. We underestimate the ripple effect of choosing to love, choosing to listen, choosing to be gentle. But trust me, your compassion might be the reason someone keeps going when they wanted to give up. It might be the reminder someone needed to believe in themselves again. It might be the light someone sees at the end of a very dark tunnel. That's how powerful one moment can be. So as we wrap this up, remember this: compassion doesn't cost you anything, but it can mean everything to someone else. You don't have to fix their life. Sometimes all you have to do is show up with a soft heart. And if more of us did that, this world will look very different. And if this message hit your heart even a little bit, make sure you subscribe, because I share things like this all the time. Real conversations, real encouragement, real growth. And I love to have you on this journey with me. Also, check out the other videos here on my channel and share them with someone who might need them today. You never know whose life you'll touch just by passing along a message. Thanks for spending this time with me. Here, your growth matters. I'll see you in the next video.